Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Greetings to all of us. Firstly, let's say thanks to our God, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, the Lord of the world, the Lord of the universe, who has been giving us His blessing and mercy so that we can gather in this place without something wrong happen. Amin. Secondly, may peace be upon our Prophet Muhammad SAW, who has guided us into the right ways of life. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Annisa Amelia S. It's a precious chance for me to be your master of ceremony on this very special occasion. Seminar about how to become an entrepreneur. But before starting our agenda, let me explain the agenda schedule of this seminar. The first agenda is opening, and second agenda is greeting will be delivered by Director Yogyakarta State University, and the third is a speech, the explanation from the speaker. The fourth is distribution of door prize, and the last agenda is closing. All blessed audience, the first agenda is opening. Let's start this agenda by reading Basmalah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The second agenda is greeting will be delivered by Professor Dr. Sutrisno Wibowo MPD, Director Yogyakarta State University. Time is yours. Okay, thank you very much for the greetings. Okay, the next agenda, which we are waiting for explanations from Patrick David, the speaker, our trainer and motivator. Time is yours.
Today in this video, I will give you a 5-step process for you to become an entrepreneur, the evolution of becoming an entrepreneur, and you can make a decision for yourself on which route you want to go to. So before I get into the 5-step, let me first talk to you about different industries, sectors, routes, services you can take to becoming an entrepreneur, because it's not, the great thing about wanting to become an entrepreneur is not one-dimensional. There are multi-dimensions of becoming an entrepreneur, and I'll share with you which route I took, but there's many routes. So as I go through all of these here with you, you need to ask yourself what sparks. You may be a 17-year-old watching this saying, boom, that sparks with me, or make a list of 3. Then investigate those 3 and choose one of the routes and give 10 years to it. So now, you may be a 32-year-old and you're saying, I've already made a decision which route I'm going to, but how do I make a decision to take it to the next level? I may talk about that at the end of this video. So first, let's start off with the top left, financial. This is the route I took. I started off with different ones, but this is what I connected with the most. Now for you, financial could be many different things. It could be somebody selling memorabilia. I know somebody who sells $100,000 baseball cards or more. That's what they do. They just sold one card for $1.55 million. $1.15 million. It was a Mickey Mantle 1952 Topps baseball card. PSA, I think it was 9 that sold for 1.15, or PSA 8 that sold for that much money. That's memorabilia. Maybe art is financial, insurance, stocks, real estate, artwork, whatever it is, that's all part of financial. Forex, commodities, that's financial. Then you have consulting. You could be somebody that helps with strategy. We're going to come in and help your business put a strategy together, take it to the next level. Lawyer, you're still consulting, IT consulting, marketing, advertising, CPA. That's all part of consulting. Services could be your personal trainer, car wash, Uber, cleaning pools, haircut, that's service, because I can cut my hair myself, but maybe I'm not going to do as good of a job as you are. You're an expert. I come to you and I pay you $20 in exchange for you to do it as an expert because I don't want to do so, I'll give it to you. That is in exchange for service that you're providing me. Hospitality could be a restaurant, hotel, bar, nightclub. You may say, man, I just love Bar, I grew up in it with my family. I want to go and find a way to make a real cool bar, and that's what I want to do. Restaurant, my mother's got this most incredible recipe, and what if we can turn it into a business, right? Inventor, could be research and development. It could be technology. You can invent the next table that turns around into a whole different thing, and then you turn it around, color changes, all these other things you can do as an inventor. Then you have nutrition, which is health and fitness. You can take the nutrition route, the gym route, medical route. You may like that. You may go want to find the cure for cancer. You may want to go out there and open up a gym, and what makes your gym very cool is it's a gym combined with a library. And hey, matter of fact, that may be an incredible idea right there for you to be thinking about. I'm going to open up a gym, and I'm going to add a bookstore to it. Can you imagine you're buying books on this side, then I'm going to go lift weights. So after my workout, I have a smoothie or something, and there's books I want to buy. Next thing I'm buying 2 or 3 books. That's your niche. You want to do gym and something else at the same time. Manufacturing, cars, computers, clothing. You like clothes. You want to go a certain brand. Expertise, language. You speak multiple different languages. You want to take that to the next level. Electrical, plumbing, software, coding, fashion. You see fashion in a different way where people look at you and you just know how to put it together. Then you have entertainment. Entertainment could be graphic design, movies, dancing, editing, music, writing, acting, makeup. You're all about entertainment, and that's fascinating to you. Agriculture could be farm, equipment, natural resources, oil, and obviously some of these things connect with other ones that we have here, but you can pretty much choose. By the way, there's some that I'm not even putting here on the board because we would need a 10 times the size of this board to have it on here, but you get to pick and choose which one you want to go with. For me, one of the things I notice happens a lot is the newness mentality, which is a big mistake for some veteran entrepreneurs, which means what? They made a decision to be in one. They've been in it for 5 to 10 years. All of a sudden they say, no, I want to try this. No, I want to try this. No, I want to try that. No, I want to try this. Thinking that's the real issue or the challenge, but you got to choose one and stick to it for 10 years. So now, let's just say you watch this and you said, okay, how to become an entrepreneur? I connect with this. I connect with this. I connect with this. Great. What do I do next? 5 steps. Choose one route. One route. Choose one route. 2, go find a place to work. 4, you're not an entrepreneur yet, but go find a place to work for and learn from somebody that knows exactly what they're doing. 3, become an expert at that one thing. So for instance, you go into insurance, you learn under a company. Let's just say you got a job, you're working under Northwestern Mutual. I'm just throwing a name out there. Then from there, you decide to go somewhere where it's, you learn under a great producer and you learn how to do all the stuff that he's learning, and then you become an expert at insurance. You go work in a hotel restaurant and you work from the bottom, you become a busboy, and then you become a hostess, then a waiter, then you become a restaurant manager, then you move up in the restaurant, and then you say, man, this is exciting. I want to run a restaurant. I want to run a restaurant within a very massive chain. I want to go to Europe and do all this other stuff. Whatever it is. Step number 1, choose a route. Number 2, work for somebody that knows what they're doing and work your way up. 3, become an expert. 4, find a way or 2 to make it better. Find a way or 2 to make it better. So you're going to write things down. I would do it much better if we did it this way. Once you find a way to make it better, then become a leader either in the company you're part of, where you have a voice, and ask to own a piece of the company or earn to have a piece of the company. Or 2, if they say no, leave and go to another place where you can own a piece of the company or become an entrepreneur. That's the route. You can pick and choose how to get to that route. Very simple. Choose a route, work under somebody you can learn from them, become an expert, make a list of how you would do it better. Next, become a voice and a leader, ask to own a piece, earn a piece. If that doesn't work, go to another place where you can, or start it yourself and become the entrepreneur, especially throughout the entire time, because I get a lot of people that tell me things like, hey, Pat, I have this great idea. And what do I do with this great idea I have with the company? Because I want to become an entrepreneur, but I don't have any money, so how do I become an entrepreneur? Almost every entrepreneur I know worked somewhere, made some money, saved the money, then they started a business. That's how it works. It's not just, I've never ran a business before, I've never had a job before, I've never done anything before, can you please give me $500,000? There's an evolution you got to get through to becoming an entrepreneur. Now, obviously, there are many different routes, just like a relationship. You can meet somebody and you marry them out of church. Somebody else meets them on Tinder. Somebody else meets them online. Somebody meets them on Facebook. Somebody meets them at a party. Somebody meets them at a bar. There's many different routes that you can, But when it comes down to entrepreneurship, this step that I told you, the 5-step, happens to be the most common way for you to become an entrepreneur and eventually build a business, become successful, make a ton of money for yourself, and have fun doing it. So with that being said, Polly, why don't we throw the pillow out here? I think I forgot one other point, right? I think I forgot one other point to add. On my top right, my top left, your top right, there's 3 ways you can sell these products. One is face-to-face, then I think it's online, then I think it's phone call. It should be right up here. Yes, face-to-face, online, phone call. You will pretty much figure out how you can sell these products. You can sell face-to-face. I'm going to come sit in front of you and sell it to you. I'm going to sell this product online, or I'm going to sell this product through phone. Whatever way it is, you try to find a way to do it better. Anyway.
So, the essence of how to be entrepreneur, there are 5 steps you have to do. First, choose one route. You have to pick and stick with it for 10 years. 2. Work for others. Furthermore, since you are not yet an entrepreneur, find a place to work and learn from someone who knows exactly what they are doing. 3. Become an expert. Listen here from my thoughts and becoming an expert and the role what that plays when you become an entrepreneur. And 4. Find ways to make it better. And the last, become a leader. Once you find to make it better and become leader, you can do this at the company you have a voice or ask to have a corporate share. Okay, thank you for your very good explanations. May all of us get the value and benefit from seminar. And now the last agenda is distributions. Please to guys to check the number list on the back of seminar ticket. I will mention 3 prize winning numbers. Get ready. The first winning number is 42, and the second winning number is 18, and the last winning number is 22. Congratulations to the winners. Please to accept to the prize. Finally, we come to the end the seminar today. We thank you for your presence and participations. As a moderator today, I apologize if there are words that are less relevant. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.